I'm listening. Go on. Yes, I'm typing it all down.
Clear, spilling tea, no fear, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha, Keysha, say it clear. I don't, lies right here. Spilling tea, no fear. I'm still here. Da 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 da. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha, Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Yeah. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. Lakeysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Lakeysha, Keysha, my dear. Hey, I'm still here, no fear, but I'm still here. Lakeysha, Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Stretch words like
Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. Make sure you subscribe to the Lakeysha Keysha channel.
Listen, somebody said back again. Look, I was working on something else, y'all. And look, minding my business, I had something else. Y'all, we got to get into this Big Tigger's wife. You know, I'm still trying to figure out when he got married. But if everybody want to go with it and say they married, I guess, honey, they done arrest this hoe. Now, I don't know if y'all know the story. I didn't know the story, but let me kind of tell y'all the story, y'all. I done forgot to tell y'all my introduction because I just can't believe this. Listen, if you guys are new here, like the video, make sure you guys are subscribed. Yeah, let's kind of get into it. So Big Tigger wife, y'all, is arrested. They done took this hoe to jail. Now, if nobody knows, because I didn't, did y'all know that the lady's daughter was allegedly kidnapped? Now, I don't know exactly. Big Tigger dropping them dimes because guess what? They tried to warn him, okay? And he didn't listen. But look, the hoe is in jail. You know, I shouldn't be calling this lady a hoe, but I don't like this lady because she seems like a shady bitch. I'm just going to call it like it is. Because, woman, where in the hell is your daughter? And why is your daughter missing? You ain't said nothing about your missing daughter on social media. You mean you married Big Tigger and you ain't never said nothing about your missing daughter? But you done had a whole nother daughter and named her your missing daughter name. Girl, get the fuck up out of here. You know you had something to do with that. That hoe in jail. Exactly. She crazy. She's crazy. They done arrested this hoe, y'all. Let's get into it. I hope. But y'all, wait a minute. Before we talk about it, they finna extradite her ass back to Maryland. Okay? She's done. Somebody said Big Tigger dropping dimes. Exactly. You know, he probably thought that the woman was telling the truth. But listen, man, and this is apply to women too. Don't that woman ain't Big Tigger her fourth baby daddy? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, Ailea, who missing her baby daddy. Then she had another baby, that baby daddy. Then she got a son. I'm sure that's another baby daddy. Then she had a baby by Tigger. Ain't that like 4 baby daddies, if not 3? Why would you take somebody serious with them many baby daddies? Now, I can understand if maybe you were married or something, but lady, you laid down with at least 4 men. No, I don't take people like that serious, okay? I don't take people like this serious. I was surprised when I found out that woman had all them dang on kids by different folks, okay? But yes, y'all, let's get into it. They're finna send her ass back to Maryland. They said, how the hell do you got warrants calling the police on somebody? I guess I don't understand that. But y'all, let's get into it. Big Tigger's estranged, crazy wife, because y'all, before we get into this, we got to get into something else. Let's get into this damn video. We got to get into the video. Wait a minute. Let's get into the video. Let me take this off the screen. I don't know if y'all saw this video. Okay. This video of her taking his phone and then want to say she's being abused. That really pissed me off. That really pissed me off because there are really people being abused. You mean to tell me you're going to take somebody's shit and then when they try to get it back, now you become a victim? Oh, she got to go. You done messed up this man's good name for some bullshit. You don't get to take nobody's stuff out their hand and then when they go to get their stuff back, you somehow fall. Girl, that's your problem. Keep your hands to your damn self. Y'all, we're going to get into this video first because when I saw this, I was like, I don't like this lady. I don't know who this lady is, but I don't like this lady because the thing about it, if the man was cheating, okay, girl, you know, you can either quit him, get a divorce, whatever it is you want to get. But trying to take somebody down because you feel like they cheated on you, girl, good night. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. So look at this. Let's get into this video. The video shows him trying to get his phone. Give him back his damn phone. How is it that you get to take his shit and now you're a victim? This highly irritated me. And for the women that was in the comments like, oh, he's hurting her. You know what I said? I said it's, you know, it's always a slew of slow women that follow slow, crazy women behavior. If you looked at this and said that this man was doing anything to her, you slow just like her. Because this man is simply trying to get his damn phone. How is it that you take somebody's stuff and be like, oh, well, bitch, give him his shit back. How about that?
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off of me.
What do you need it for?
Get off of me. Please get off of me.
As soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
of me.
my phone.
Please get off of me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my
He even said sorry. I would have pushed her head into the ground. Oh, are you kidding right now? You gonna take my stuff? And then you're going to say that I'm hurting you? Girl, get your ass up out of here. This is too much. If you felt like he was hurting you, give him his shit. And he even said, I'm sorry. Huh? And you want to claim as if he's hurting you? Yeah, I don't like this lady.
phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking manhandling.
I'm not manhandling.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off.
my phone.
Do you not see all them crime?
Give me
Bro,
my phone.
why did
Stop.
you
I'm
do
not
that?
doing that.
Yes,
She
you did. You
dropped.
did.
She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my
Tigger.
phone.
See, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing
If
this.
you say so. Give me my phone.
I'm telling y'all, her voice made me despise her. I wanted to jump in there and hurt her for him. Girl, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? You started this. You done took this man's phone. He is simply saying, give me my phone. He's even being gentle. The N words that I know would have slung you all up and through there. Girl, get this man back his stuff. Then her son standing there like a little female. I'm just like, this is too much. This man waited till he was in his 50s to have a child by this hoe right here. She done ruined his whole life. She done ruined his whole life. Miss 3 to 4 baby daddies. I don't understand what did he see in this? Why did he want something like this? Why do men feel like a woman who done pushed out 4 kids by 4 different men are worthy? I just don't understand. What did he see in this trash? This woman is a trash box. She done pushed out all of these children by all these different men. And guess what? None of them can see their kids because allegedly the damn men is scared of her. They said the man is scared of her. We're going to get into this other video where Ailea's father is saying that she put him in jail for the same shit. The other baby daddy, he can't see his child. Why was he dealing with this crazy hoe? Like, seriously. Girl, you have 3 baby daddies and none of them see the kids. You can't keep telling me the same story. Now, I understand everybody done had an issue or two, but every one of your baby daddies, none of them see the kids. None of them like you. Girl, get on up out of here. This was a trash box. But listen to this, y'all. They tried to tell him. Why didn't he listen? I ain't never had a relationship where somebody warned me. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would have warned me. I mean, he could have been nice about it. You see what happens? They tried to tell him, and now he's in the same situation. But I believe Tigger may know where that little girl is. That's what I think. I think he may know something.
Bro, just get off her. You can buy a new phone.
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off!
That irritated my soul. And the boy like, Mr. Tigger, why don't you tell your mammy to get a man back his damn phone?
Get off of
Give
me!
me back my phone.
Get off of me!
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off of
What do you need it for?
Get off of me, please.
I feel like she told her son to come and record this. Exactly. Tigger, he is the most unproblematic person. Like, seriously, the most unproblematic. And you can tell he is, even in this exchange, she says, you're on my something. And he says, oh, sorry. Girl, the average Negro would have slammed you up into that wall. Give me my phone, ho. Ain't nobody trying to be nice. Even in this exchange, he was still saying sorry. Leave this man alone. Leave him alone. If he was cheating, leave him. Go on about your business. Why are you trying to ruin somebody's life because they cheated? You weirdo, you crazy. This is a crazy chick.
Get off of
As soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off of
It's
me.
my phone.
Please get off of me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me.
He says, sorry. Who says sorry? He says sorry. But she wants to paint this man as abusive. The same thing she's done to all her baby daddies. Why didn't he take heed? The woman was crazy the whole time.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking manhandler.
I'm not manhandling.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off.
my phone.
Do you not see all them crotch?
Give me
Bro,
my phone.
why did
Stop.
you
I'm
do
not
that?
doing that.
Yes, you
She
did. You
dropped.
just-
She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want.
This son of hers is getting on my nerves too. Like, seriously. I mean, this little boy who she's raising him up the wrong way, because everybody in my household would have been like, just give the phone back. Like, exactly. Child, please. You're literally stepping on her. We can see the damn video. That man is not putting no feet on her. Now, like I said, the men that I know would have put feet and hands on this hoe. Like, come on, give me my phone, ma'am. Like, are you okay? Why do you need somebody's phone? Like, that's too much. This is a crazy lady. I don't want to be in some man phone. If I think you cheating, I just think you cheating. I don't need to look in your phone. Why are you in his phone? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is what kids do. And then you sitting here hollering as if he is hurting you. When you are the aggressor, she should be arrested for taking his phone.
Phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off.
You hear this little boy keep saying, get off of her. Tell me where he on her. Where is he on this woman? He ain't putting no feet. I'm telling you, the folks I know would have put feet on her for real. For real, for real. Like, girl, you are asking for a whooped ass. Like, serious. He is being so nice and so gentle, and you took it upon yourself to get this man fired from his job, which is crazy. Don't you need money to take care of your son, you idiots? You mean to tell me she's so mad that she would rather him lose his job? I need you to keep all the jobs that you can get, sir. You have a child to take care of, but you so bitter and so crazy that you would rather him get fired from his job. This is too much. Who knows where the baby is? Well, we know right now the baby ain't with her because her ass is in jail. Hopefully with the father.
Let me
Give me
take
my
her.
phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over here. You can buy a new phone.
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger!
And y'all hear how that boy is just screaming like that? Mr. Tigger! What? Let me read this super chat. Lakeysha, where is the injury and blood that requires stitches in the video? Honestly, that's a good question. That's a good question. Here's the deal with that. If y'all remember, this lady posted a video with stitches. I don't recall if it was the next day or 2 days later, she posted a video and there was nothing there. We don't even know if that was real or if that was just makeup. I don't know. Again, I don't trust this woman. I don't believe anything that she says. If this is what she is calling as abuse, I mean, I don't see the abuse. In order for it to be abuse, he got to put hands and feet on her. Trying to get my shit is not putting hands and feet on you. Even in this picture, you hear this video, you hear him saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." This man he's not a problem. Okay. He's not trying to hurt you. Even you taking his phone, he's still not trying to do anything to you. But what she failed to realize, okay, people down here in Atlanta, honey, they love them some Big Tigger. And this hoe just got arrested. So I just wanted to show y'all the video. But she has since been wait, let me make sure I'm sharing the right one. Where is it? What happened? All right, wait a minute, y'all. But she has since been arrested. So Miss Ailea has been arrested, y'all, for kidnapping. And see, here's my question. I want to see what y'all saying in the chat. Do y'all think they done found her, or what do y'all think? Because as it relates to her being arrested, it only states that she was arrested on a warrant. So she has apparently a warrant in Maryland. Okay. So isn't that kind of crazy though? The lady is getting in contact with the police knowing she got a damn warrant. This is how you know she's a weirdo type chick. So let's get into it because y'all, let me just read this because y'all gonna be like, what? It says the ongoing legal drama surrounding Big Tigger and his estranged wife, Ailea Brown, has taken another unexpected turn. According to TMZ, Brown was arrested Monday night. Y'all, this was last night in Georgia after authorities located her SUV during a felony traffic stop on Interstate 85. Officials say deputies were searching for the vehicle in connection with the outstanding kidnapping-related warrants issued out of Georgia. Here's my deal. Don't this lady got a job? Like, I don't understand. How does she have a warrant and she was never arrested? I'm confused. How does that work, y'all? How does that work? So she had a warrant in Maryland. Again, I'm still confused because why wouldn't you get the warrant cleared up? That's weird. How the hell do you have a warrant and you calling the police telling them somebody jumped on you? I'm still confused. I don't understand how she didn't get arrested before. Do y'all think maybe Big Tigger? I mean, if he ain't, he should. I mean, what y'all think is going on here? Because, I mean, I don't understand how she has a warrant for Well, I understand how she has the warrant, but why wasn't she arrested before? But anywho, so it says though they were searching for her vehicle in connection with a felony kidnapping warrant out of Maryland. It says law enforcement officials told the outlet that Brown was taken into custody without incident and that 2 children who were inside the vehicle were safely recovered. TMZ reports that one of the children was the son Brown shares with Big Tigger, whose legal name is Darian Morgan. Authorities say Brown is facing a felony interference with child custody charge in Georgia and is expected to be extradited to Maryland. So her ass is in jail and they're going to be sending her ass down to Maryland. So I wonder who got the kids. Somebody say, doesn't she work for the government? I'm not sure, but I was told that she works somewhere and most jobs do background checks. So how is it that I don't know? I really don't, but this is good news because this trash bag needs to be off the streets, okay? She's ruining people's lives. She's creating child after child, taking them away from their father. She needs to be off the streets. So I'm not sure why she wasn't arrested sooner, but we glad to have this trash bag off the streets, okay? We always talking about men that's trash, but we really need to start talking about some of these trash bag box women, okay? So she has been arrested. They're going to send this hooker back to Maryland, okay? Because she has an outstanding warrant. Now, in the vehicle were 2 children. They have Big Tigger's son, and another child. I don't know who the other child is. Investigators reportedly alleged the Maryland warrants stem from the 2019 disappearance of a 10-year-old child. Additional details surrounding the allegations have not yet been released publicly. Now, 2019, okay, how many damn years is that? Because we in, how many years is that, y'all? I got to get my calculator out. Shit, I don't know. So 2019, wait a minute. So wait a minute. This hoe been having a warrant for 7 years? That's weird. And she never, I guess. Yeah, this isn't, so, okay. Yeah, somebody said that what I showed you guys wasn't the full video. This one was released just recently. Now, there is a video where he's still trying to take the phone out of her hand. So regardless to however the struggle happened, keep your damn hands off of people's stuff. He was trying to take his phone. He was never trying to hurt this crazy lady. This lady has a pattern of this same behavior with everybody she has a child with. So no, this is not that video. This is, so the first video that you guys saw that was released, I can look it up. That was the what is that, the ring cam video or something? But you know, we know she's in jail now, so I don't know who's releasing this other one. I don't know if it's her son, but no, it's not the full video. But at the end of the day, it was still about her taking this man's phone. So it says the arrest comes amid an already highly publicized and contentious split between Brown and the former BET Rap City host. In recent weeks, Morgan was arrested. Remember, Big Tigger, that's his name. He was arrested on aggravated battery and cruelty to children charges stemming from an alleged domestic incident involving Brown. He has denied the allegations against him. Well, I mean, I feel like, you know, she probably had her damn son to take this video. Somebody said, am I sure she's not out on bail? Well, okay. According to this right here, she wouldn't be able to get out on bail because this says that she has to be extradited. So let me make sure you guys understand. She didn't have a warrant in Georgia. She has a warrant in Maryland. So what they're saying is they have to extradite her back to Maryland. Okay. So I don't believe she's out on bail because she would have to go back. Whenever you have a warrant in another state, you actually have to go back to that state. So I don't know how she would be out on bail because this happened yesterday. And I mean, go check it out. It clearly states that she was arrested because she has a warrant in another state. Let me go back and find it, y'all. I know it's in here. It says, okay, it says, according to TMZ, Brown was arrested Monday night in Georgia after, wait a minute, I done lost my place. She was arrested Monday night in Georgia after authorities located her SUV during a felony traffic stop on Interstate 85. Officials say deputies were searching for her vehicle. So they was looking for her car in connection with an outstanding kidnapping related warrant in Maryland. So this is in Maryland. They're going to extradite her back to Maryland. So she couldn't be out on bond. She would have to get it from that state. Georgia cannot give her a bond on a warrant from Maryland, just so you know. Exactly. I have no idea. You asking the same questions I was thinking. I don't know how anybody would have a warrant and just be riding around. I don't know. But you say, why didn't she take care of the warrant if she didn't know where the child was exactly? You know, guys, I don't know about y'all, but you know, if Big Tigger ain't telling on this hoe, he better. Because think about it. If she has a warrant, it almost make me think that she probably has a fake ID, because who is rolling around the city with a warrant all on the highways and shit? Right. She's in jail waiting to leave to go to another jail. Well, that's how it goes. If you have a warrant in another state, yes, you have to be extradited. So unless Maryland say they don't want her, you know, that's the only way that, you know, they will let her go. But she's in jail, y'all. She is in jail. Somebody said F-O-F-A-F-O. Alicia viciously tried. She did. She really did. Alicia viciously tried to harm Tigger. Now she's in serious trouble and he can't save her. He better not try to save her. This is this is an opportunity for him to take custody of his son, because judging from this lady's past, I feel like she probably would have left and went to another city. I mean, where are these kids' fathers at? Where the kids' father? I don't know if you guys heard, it's a video out. Let me see if I can find it. But it is a video out where her baby, I'm going to let y'all hear it, where her baby father is saying some very interesting things about her. I'm about to let y'all hear it. Give me a second here. I'm going to see if I can ring it up. But her baby father, one of them, I mean, she got a few of them. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to let y'all hear this. I can't show you the video. I'll let you hear it. This is a call from her, Ailea's father. Yes, and if you are in here, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it.
Ailea is now 17. Who was Ailea as a little girl?
She was vibrant. She was very active. She was into a lot of activities, cheerleading, dance, primarily dance. She was in ballet. She did soccer. She was pretty much just a vibrant young child.
What was your favorite memory at that time with her?
My favorite memory at that time was when we went to the carnival. It was probably, I think she might have been about 5. Well, we went to the carnival and we just had pretty much endless fun. It was probably one of the best times we had together.
What kind of father were you trying to be?
I mean, I was trying to be the best father to my daughter, a protector, a provider. I'm her biggest fan, so I would have been supportive in anything that she was, trying to do. I went to the activities that I didn't know about, so I was just trying to support, protect, and encourage her to be, a successful adult and go on from there.
How would you describe your relationship before the custody battle intensified?
I would say it was a little rocky.
Can y'all hear the audio? Can you guys hear the audio? This is her father on the phone talking about when Ailea came up missing and the relationship, everything that was happening surrounding, before she came up missing. Are you guys able to hear the audio? Okay. She said we can hear it. Okay.
Because she was so stressed out during that time, I feel like, because she didn't have any type of security in a sense. Every day there was something new happening as far as where she needed to go. Well, almost every day, every week, she had a new location of where she needed to go, the things that had been going on in court, the things that her mom had been doing in between the court proceedings and trying to just keep showing up and just always popping up wherever she was. It was really confusing her. So I think she was very, I'm going to say a bit on edge or hesitant when it came to just showing her emotions or feelings toward me.
And I saw in the documents that the judge said her mother was a heavy influence on her. Before Ailea was even born, what was your relationship like with Alicia?
Before she was born, it wasn't that long. So it was, we met, we got along until we didn't. And when we didn't get along, or when we got into an argument or a disagreement, I quickly learned the methods and routes that she's willing to take to get some get back or retaliation. And I can't deal with a person like that, even whether it be my own child's mom or anyone. I can't associate myself with that.
Looking back now, do you think the custody fight began because the romantic relationship ended?
Absolutely not. The court case began not even because of the casino incident. The court case began because I was always having trouble having consistent time and just spending time with my daughter. There was no other way I was going to get over this hill without the court's help. I could have did gloves off and just do it the unconventional way, but that would not have solved anything in this type of situation.
Of course, we all heard about the tragic story. Why do you think the judge changed her 3-year sentence to, I believe, 5 days after the casino incident?
Well, I expressed my utter disgust, but it fell on.
I just want to jump in there for a minute because they're talking about the casino incident. So for the people who don't know what the casino incident means, this lady went to a casino and left her child in the car. Now, you should never leave your child in the car, not even if you're running into some place. You really shouldn't, okay? This girl left her child in a car while she was in a damn casino gambling. The child had been in the car for hours, okay? That's why they call her casino mom.
That is, and the judge made that decision and had some type of modification in place after the probation period, so it wouldn't be counted against or go against her record. But they gave her a slap on the wrist, and that's just kind of the best way to put it.
Do you think she's connected by any way with anyone? I know she worked at the Baltimore mayor's office, because I just don't understand how could this happen time and time again. Was this brought up in the court?
The casino incident is definitely a pillar in the case as to show her behavior when it came to our daughter. Mm-hmm. So, yes, it was all talked about throughout the case, as well as the custody evaluation from the court social worker. They always highlighted that even though it had been 3 years removed, or at least a couple years removed at that point, the problem that they had was that she never acknowledged the totality of the incident. She never acknowledged just how severe of a thing this was and how damaging this could be to a child. She just brushed it off as if, it was a small, isolated kind of incident.
So you don't think there was ever a time that you and Alicia could co-parent successfully?
Yeah, whenever I did whatever she wanted me to do, and that kind of doesn't work. The control factor is not something. The control factor that she kind of possesses is not something that anybody can really follow. So we did try to co-parent. We were doing it. I don't know. Sometimes it would last as good as 4 months. We're fine. Then we get in an argument or disagreement about something, and now I can't see my daughter anymore.
Okay, I wanted to jump in there. Did y'all hear what he said? Whenever he did not do what this Looney Tune wanted to do, he couldn't see his daughter. This is the same situation with Big Tig. She, for some reason, feel like the man is cheating. Girl, if he's cheating, break up with him. You don't get to interfere with this man in his child relationship, you goofy. This is the same thing her last baby father, well, not the last one, the first baby father said. Whenever he didn't do what she wanted him to do, he couldn't see his child. Come on now. This is some bullshit. Lock this hoe up. She doesn't need to have custody of any kids. None. She doesn't need to have any kids. This lady is crazy. Yes, casino mom.
Back at square one. Our disagreements was, hey, do you think I could take her to the movies? Yeah, you can take her on this date. And I'll be like, well, can I take her on the movies on Saturday? She's like, you can take her on Sunday. I'm asking about Saturday because I'm not able to take her Sundays. Things like that. When I'm not able to do something or provide in a sense, then it's okay. Well, you see why I don't bother with your father, or you see what your father does. He just doesn't.
Wait, somebody said a man is doing 20 years because of her. No, you got to give me more information on this. I know nobody in jail for 20 years for this skeezer. Somebody said men lie, women lie. When I see comment, I don't know what this means. This ain't a conversation about who lie. Men lie, women lie, kids lie. But this is about this lying asshole. This is what we talking about. This lying hoe that needs to be in jail. We talking about her. Somebody said somebody is in jail for 20 years. What? I know y'all lying. I hope nobody ain't in jail for 20 years for this bird brain hoe.
I didn't care about you.
About how long the custody battle lasts?
This is what people need to kind of capitulate. When she left my daughter in the car, she was 4. I filed for custody twice before that.
She left a 4-year-old in the car. A 4-year-old child in a car while she took her raggedy ass to gamble. What kind of mama is this?
And the reason why I couldn't get in court is because I could never find an address to serve her. Mm-hmm. So when the casino incident happened, I filed again. We got her served. And there's a process before you have to go through before you even get a court date. And they want you to do like pretty much the alternatives to actually having a trial, because that really costs the most money. They want you to try to figure this out before that point. That took 3 years. I didn't get a court date until 3 years later.
I'm sorry. You are so right. I left that out. And I was thinking it was 8 hours, but I didn't want to say the wrong thing. This raggedy hooker leaves her child in the car, y'all, for 8 hours. This lady is crazy. Who does that? 8 hours, y'all. They should have gave her 8 years.
When she was 7. And then when I finally got into court to have a court date, it took 18 months of trial and proceedings and petitions and me asking for contempt and me just pretty much reporting all the things that had been happening to the judge. Totality, it was a 5.5 year process.
And throughout the case, there were just serious allegations made towards you. The findings were unsupported. Like, how did you react to those allegations when they were first made?
I reacted how anyone would act that never been accused of something like that. I was furious, but I was more than helpful and wanting to be helpful to help them disproved whatever the allegations were. But I was upset, and my career, my job was.
I appreciate it, y'all. I just learned something. So, Lakeysha, when women are claiming domestic violence, a lot of them are granted a brand new social security number and a new name for protection from their abuser. Y'all, this is so messed up. You know, this is so messed up because I don't believe this Raggedy Hoe was ever abused. I believe she was the abuser. Y'all, man, y'all gotta watch out for these crazy. Why do y'all continue to have babies by women that have all these children? It would be the same reason women, why y'all have babies by men that have all these children. What does any man see in this lady? Like, seriously, lady, if you were not able, out of all of the men you had, to build relationships, so at least your children could have relationships with their father, I don't want to have anything to do with you. So that answers the question then. If her claiming domestic violence, I didn't know that you could get a different name and a different social security number. Well, that would make sense because then if she applied for a job, they would never be able to, oh, she needs to go to jail. I feel like she did this simply to get the new social security number and a new name. I ain't know nothing about that. I didn't know that. So think about it. By her getting a new social security number and a new name, actually that's dangerous because now her new employer don't even know about her past history. Ooh, y'all, this is a mess right here. This is bad. If you guys are coming in, go ahead and hit the like button. I appreciate it. I'm gonna continue with the audio. We have her. Ailea's father is on the phone and we're listening to his interview.
The fact that, I mean, I lost things because of those allegations. So I was very upset.
Did you feel that the law enforcement and the courts investigated fairly?
I think that the process was done fairly. I just think it was done at a snail's pace versus if that were me doing some of those things that you read, I would not even, it wouldn't have gone on that long. If I would have left my daughter in the car at 4 years old, I wouldn't have custody to this day. And it's as simple as that.
They offered me $3,000 for
Wait a minute, y'all. This damn
my minor accident. This Harvard AI.
Wait a minute, y'all. I hate these commercials.
And as far as their investigation, the police, they're doing everything they're supposed to because there's more garnered attention now. But when this happened, they dropped the ball as well. There was no Amber Alert that went out. There was no posting of her being missing until about a week of her being missing. That's when the first "have you seen this child" photo went out, not when it happened.
It's disturbing to hear.
What's most disturbing is that they're in the same building as the.
Now, don't come in here with this bull crap, Chris Norwood. No, it's not too risky. Men, just like women, need to start picking the right people. Women, men, y'all want somebody with a BBL and all of this bullshit. You don't necessarily have to get all of that. Not saying that you can't find a decent BBL, but there are, nice people out here. It's just the ones that, men keep picking the wrong ones, and so do women. It's a lot of good people out here. So you just gotta, when you think about Big Tig, when I was thinking, I said, damn, I remember when he was on the radio saying that he wanted to have a child. So I wonder, was he just so desperate that I don't know, but I never, when I first saw him and, when he had the pictures with her, I didn't know all her damn kids had different fathers. Like, I would have been like, wait, why you want to marry this lady? So I don't believe that that's true. I believe that women and men always pick the same people, just different names. So I don't think that that's true. I just don't.
Department of Social Services, they have the child division in the same building. So they are very familiar with the same case, the same person, and still, that's what happened.
Is this when she entered foster care?
Yeah, toward the end of the investigation.
Somebody said, what state is that? This is Maryland. And I don't know what y'all heard, but he actually said longer than 3 years. I thought it was longer than that because initially he said he had sought out to get custody. Maybe he did say 3 years. Okay, maybe I'm off. But I do recall it was a long time. So think about Ailea came up missing at 7. This man had already been in court for years trying to get his daughter. The day that he got custody, I don't remember if they said she was, she had got kidnapped that day or the next day. But it's clear, girl. But just think about this, y'all. As a woman, let me just tell y'all how I feel. Let's say my daughter or my son and the father got custody. I would probably be mad, but I'm never. Here's the deal, y'all. This is really crazy. This lady has a serious mental problem. This woman allegedly, because she did not want the child to be with the father, she kidnapped her own child. So do you know what that does to the child? We're talking about a whole person. You took this child away from everybody they knew and loved because you are freaking crazy. How do you do that to a human being? A child at that. So imagine a 7-year-old now being hid away. I don't know if she was homeschooled or what was going on, but you literally took this girl away from her entire family because of your damn feelings and your emotions. This is a dangerous lady. People like her will probably hurt their own kids when, she mad at the daddies. This woman is crazy. This is a crazy, delusional lady. I couldn't imagine. So just think about it. She has a whole nother life. Where is her child at? Somewhere stuffed in another state. I'm going to let y'all hear this and I'm not going to interrupt it because I want you guys to hear it. So the father ended up hiring a private investigator, and the private investigator followed this lady for a long time. She had moved from state to state. She was in, I think it was North, South Carolina. So she moves to different places. Okay. But he is going to say that now he feel like that they are closer to finding Ailea. So that's why now that she's arrested, the first thing came to my mind. I said, did they actually find Ailea? Because what he's saying, he doesn't really give much information because he says that, he feel like they're getting closer to finding his daughter. He also said this is he's had the most conversation recently from the police than he has ever had. So that's why when I saw her got arrested, I said, I wonder did they find Ailea? But I'm just going to let it play out, y'all, so y'all can hear it.
When that was concluding, she was to leave. He was in foster care for maybe 3 to 4 days. And she was scheduled to leave and move out and, return back to her parent, which was me.
So she was only in foster care for 3 days. Before that, she was still with Alicia. Or was she with Alicia's mother?
She might have been in foster care a little longer than that. At one point during the custody case, it gotten so bad that they restricted access from her mom completely. No more contact. You cannot visit for the time being. And so she wasn't even supposed to have contact or be around her at all. And when it was bedtime at the house, that's when, the things transpired, and a white SUV was seen standing idle in the neighborhood, a neighborhood that are single family homes. So you would know if this person doesn't belong here.
What do you know about the foster home or the foster family?
I know mom lived 5 minutes away.
Okay, another thing I learned, y'all. Let me tell y'all how this woman is crazy. She alleged that the father had been doing that to the daughter. She made it up, obviously, because they granted him custody, and he doesn't really say exactly what it is, but you can kind of hear from what he's saying. She went as this lady is crazy, y'all. So it's best that Big Tigger get this hoe in jail and get custody of his child, because she gonna do the same thing to him if given the chance. This is a filthy, dirty, low down. This lady needs to be in jail or a mental hospital. Who would say that the father touched their own child because you mad at him? Girl, you are ruining she's ruining her damn daughter wherever she is, probably gonna have to get some help as well. Who would say the father touched the child because you're trying to get back at him or you want to win custody? That's some low down dirty stuff right there.
Away from the actual foster house. What I know about the family, they were, it's not much of a family. It was a foster mom. And she was very friendly. I spoke to her often because I would check in on my daughter to make sure she's okay. And I never had no issues out of it. I will say that she did call me once to complain about her mother. Like, she's calling so much. She keeps coming by the house. Is there something you can do about that? And I'm like, I don't have anything to do with that. And, you might want to tell the caseworker what's going on.
So she disappeared from the foster home, correct? After the verdict that Ailea was to go back into your custody full time.
Yeah. So I was awarded custody first, and then the allegation came up. So then they took her back out of my home and then did the investigation. Once that was over, because I already had a custody.
Y'all hear the allegation. So he's not coming out and saying it, but the lady will do anything. She's gonna do anything, y'all. This is a dangerous person. Like, imagine coercing your child to say that their father did something to them that never happened. You are coercing a kid to make them believe that some things took place that didn't even happen. You're a sick individual. This lady is sick.
Custody established, she was supposed to be returned back to the custodial parent's home, which was me.
Thank you for clarifying that. So let's talk about the days leading up. Like, how was she behaving? Because it seemed like a lot was going on. What seemed unusual with Ailea?
So during that 3-year span, they did what's called a custody evaluation. There's a court-appointed social worker that pretty much gets all the information from both parents, and they interview Ailea, and then they analyze the evidence to either support, refute, or provide background to whatever your claims are. So what I told the social worker was that same thing I've been saying. I don't have regular access. It's usually hit or miss, and I'm having a hard time trying to form a bond because my mom keeps trying to destroy it no matter what I try to do, or I don't get consistent time. So when she goes back home, she goes right back to being deprogrammed or whatever the word. And then the next time I see my child, I start it over again. And usually it doesn't take long to get her out of that phase, but it always happens every time it's time to go back home. And how was she behaving? Honestly, when I would go to these visitation centers, when I would go to see her, we would talk just fine. Like, there would be no issues. And back to the custody evaluation, once the social worker made her suggestion, or her, it's not a ruling, but her recommendation. When she made her recommendation, she said that Alicia should not have custody of this child, and she should have visits. She should have supervised visits for the time being to allow this child to have some type of mental health treatment, some counseling, a lot of intensive therapy. And when that ruling when that recommendation came out, she told Ailea. And from that point, when we got back to the visitation center, she just stopped talking to me. Wow. And this is all documented because they have to, jot down the notes. They recognize that this did not happen until this date. And that was the date after the recommendation came out.
How far along was that before she went missing?
That was at least, I'm going to say, 1.5 years, 2 years before.
When was the last conversation you had with her?
2019 is the last time I saw my daughter. Last time I gave my daughter a hug was March 27, 2019. Her birthday is April 3rd. So I had a party set up for her. I was trying to do stuff, just to try to lighten the load, make things easier. And her birthday was coming up, so I had a party planned for her. This was kind of be the moment where we at least start on a new foot, and she just never made it. She quote unquote vanished.
So when you got that phone call that your daughter was missing, who called you?
No one called me. My mother came to my house and told me. No one called me on the phone. No one from their family wanted to tell me because they knew I would have a reaction to it. So when I got over to their house, they were so friendly and trying to make it seem like, oh, this is just a small incident, small accident. Like this was just supposed to be blown over and, things happen. But her family never told me, not one.
And the white car, Alicia had 2 white cars at that time, didn't she?
Yeah, she had 2 white SUVs.
And the authorities didn't think anything into searching the vehicles or...
They said that because they cannot ID the tag, or no one can ID that mom was in the car, or they saw actually Ailea get in the car. They said we cannot list her as a suspect, or we don't have enough probable cause. The white SUV is not enough itself to be in probable cause. Is their explanation to me.
Because I did read in the documents that the judge said that Ailea had like this deep bond with her mom. Do you believe that she just had a feeling like I can't leave my mom or my mom would be upset?
She definitely had the feeling of if I show I love my dad, my mom's going to be pissed. I don't want my mom mad at me. And anything that kind of went to referring to dad was like a punishment. So it's like, you better stop doing this, or I'm going to send you to your father's house. Like that's a bad thing or something. And what she doesn't know is that's what I've been waiting for her to say for all day. Please bring me my daughter. I would love to. But, it never gets communicated that way. It's always in a negative light. I'm always painted like I'm some type of supervillain or predator.
Do you think she left her with someone from her past? Army, Russia, anywhere? Her background is so intense.
I mean, I'm glad that part came out about her background in the sense of now maybe the world can see that just how resourceful she can be. I'm not diverting all eyes onto her, but please now know that based on what you know about her, she is very resourceful, and I don't believe she left her with anyone. And wherever she is, definitely knows her or is in relation to her.
How difficult was it to watch Alicia just continue building her life while Ailea was missing? Did she ever help with searching?
She has never to this day spoken publicly about this child being missing. That's one. And how did it feel? I, on the other hand, lost everything. From going to jail several different 1,000 times and losing my job, losing my car, my house, because I got fired from my job.
Don't that sound familiar? He said he lost everything. He got fired from his job. If they don't lock this hoe up in the psych ward and pastor this whole name everywhere, I don't want to hear about nobody else coming into contact with this terrorist. This bitch is a terrorist. Like, it don't get no worse than this. She'll probably unalive somebody too. Like, she is clear. Somebody put in the chat that she got some man in jail for 20 years. Are you kidding me? Whoever got the information on whoever this hooker done put in jail for 20 years, please send me that information, because I need to write him to find out what is he in there for. Maybe he can get out. She needs to take his place.
To watch and not have my child with me, to watch somebody keep flourishing through their career. I mean, it was tough to watch, but at the same time, I was so focused on trying to rebuild and get some type of foundation on my own that I really didn't have time to soak in my own depression. I had to life kept going, so I had to get another job. I had to find somewhere to live and things, and I just had to keep rebuilding more than I had to focus on whatever she was on.
And I saw you reached out to the FBI. You had 2 private detectives. What did they find?
My PIs were following her for a period of time, and they followed her all the way to North Carolina. This is how I learned about the other guy involved in his child. Mm-hmm. And from Maryland to North Carolina, I'm pretty sure you can imagine that bill, the travel, the hours put in, and every day. Like, this wasn't something from just one day. She was tailing her from Sunday to Sunday. it became too expensive, and I couldn't pay for it anymore. I couldn't afford it. What they're saying and what they know is that, this is where these children are going to school. This is where she's housed. And I was just pretty much, okay, I have a location for her. Now, keep building on my search. But she would just keep moving.
Wait a minute. I know she didn't have another baby daddy put in jail saying that he did something to his kid. Please tell me this ain't the truth. Yeah, we got to find out, why is her other baby daddy in jail? Oh my God, I know this hoe ain't sent nobody to jail saying they touched somebody and they really didn't. This lady needs to just stay in prison for the rest of her life. This lady is a terrorist, and no man, nobody should be in contact with this hoe. She's dangerous. She used children against their own father. Somebody said she probably did. Now that you said 20 years, I didn't think about that, because in my mind, I was like, well, what could a person have done for 20 years? But you know what? She probably did put somebody in jail for 20 years and had her child to say, oh my God, this hoe needs to go to jail.
Different states, Utah, California, Canada, now Arkansas, and now Atlanta.
Were you aware about the daughter's name? And is it spelled the same way?
I believe it's spelled the same as well. And you said, how did I find out?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to her father. I think I'm pretty sure he was under the impression the name was but he just referred to her as the baby. So I don't even know if he knew what her name, was actually.
Okay, so what he's getting into right now, y'all, this woman, y'all know Ailea, the daughter that's missing, this hooker somebody says she has 4 kids. I'm including Ailea. Yes, because it's Ailea. She has another daughter. She has a son, and then she has the baby with Big Tigger. That's 4. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. So her daughter, the daughter that she had, I think this daughter, I don't know, at what point, but the daughter has the same name as Ailea. Why do you think she had another child and gave her the exact name as Ailea? How weird is that? I hope Ailea is still living, because that seems very weird that she would give another. Why would you name 2 of your kids the same name? Most parents, if you have twins, you don't even name them the same name. The names may be similar, but he's going to go into saying that she named her daughter Aaliyah's name, and he only found out when talking to her father. Y'all know how older people is. They just be talking. So he probably didn't realize, the father probably didn't realize that he was saying something wrong.
You're not, but I spoke to her father.
What do you believe the significance is to name her second daughter with the same name as her first child?
I think the significance of that, it just shows you the extent that a person will go to keep a lie going. You sacrifice one of your unborn children that's defenseless, and named her the same name as my child to cover up whatever you did with my daughter.
And what was the conversation like with her father?
Informative. I'm just gonna be as frank as I can. He was petrified of this woman after.
The other baby father is petrified of this crazy hoe. Y'all be talking about men, and some of these women be, if not the same, but worser. See, sometimes women can be, I said worser. Sometimes women can be worse. It's because a lot of times if you're cute, people will look over everything. Not me. I don't. But a lot of times if you are cute, they will look over. Them the dumbass people, not me. But when you're a woman, you look cute, and people are so stupid and dumb, you can be manipulative and they'll look over what you've done. And it seems like that's what she's doing. So this other baby daddy was petrified. Imagine a man being petrified of a woman. She got to be a special kind of crazy.
His experience, he had a lot. He was very established in his career, and that came up in jeopardy. She made a claim of, I think, assault or abuse of some sort of claim. and his job came under scrutiny. I'm not sure if he was terminated or not, but he did not want any involvement because he said, I can't go to jail. I can't lose what I have behind this woman. So he was trying to just stay far, far away from her as possible. I just don't have that story.
Now that brings me on to the third man in this. You did reach out to Tigger, and he also said he didn't want to be involved, but did he?
So she says the third man. So maybe two of the kids have the same father. I mean, I guess because she says the third man. I thought she had 4 baby daddies, but maybe 2 of the kids have the same father.
Ever have any type of conversation with you?
He has never had any conversation with me, no.
But he's full aware of everything that's going on and that she has a missing child.
Well, if he wasn't then, he for sure is now. And I don't know how he wouldn't have been then, but that's, another story for another time. But
so basically what Ailea's father is saying about Big Tigger is he's going to go into, he tried to reach out to him. So basically Big Tigger know everything, okay? He knew all of this. So, I mean, listen, guys, when we're in our 20s and 30s, we don't know what we know in our 50s. Big Tigger, you 51 years old. You're 51 years old. Most people, they're not having kids at 51. So the fact that you did, it should have gave you an abundance of knowledge. Why was you messing around with this girl? Like, you knew, the people told you. Everybody could not have been lying. Why did you not take heed to what they were saying? Nobody was making nothing up on this woman, but you did not listen. They tried to tell you she has, it seems like 3 baby daddies. I thought it was 4, 3 different men. And they putting in a chat that a man is in prison for 20 years. 20 years. Why is your baby daddy in jail for 20 years? Because you lied and said that he did something, because we see the pattern. Now you're saying Big Tigger jumped on you, and we see you snatching his phone. Ailea's baby father said you did the same thing to him. He was in and out of jail and he lost everything. Y'all, Big Tigger didn't listen. They tried to tell him. They definitely tried to tell him.
He absolutely should know now.
What do you honestly feel like happened that day that your daughter went missing?
I feel like what was reported was exactly that happened. It's not the first time like my daughter ran away or got out of the house and, like without permission. So she knew how to leave a house. I just feel like she wouldn't have left if she didn't have somewhere to go or somebody to pick her up. That's just not my daughter. And
so when she did run away, she was running to someone that she knew.
I'll tell you a story about the first runaway. This was when I was when we were going through the custody trial and everything. When I was granted some access to her while the trial was still going on. One of the first nights that I had her at my house, for overnight, I was going to take her to school the next morning. Her mom sent her with an Apple Watch and like 3 phones. And when it was time to go to bed, I had no way to protect myself in the sense of mom keeps saying I do stuff. I don't know. I'm in here by myself with my daughter, and I don't have nothing to say or to, like safeguard me from anything that might be said. So I bought a camera system and I put it in her room to turn it on when she went to sleep. So when she went to sleep, she got a call on her Apple Watch, and then she got a call on the phone. I gave her the phone just to, make her feel comfortable when she went to bed. Somebody called on the phone, and then at that point they was giving her instructions because she started putting on clothes. She started going through my closets to find like socks and stuff. And then someone was at the window, all on record. Somebody was at my window and they helped her out the window. Turns out.
Imagine a father needing to record his daughter sleeping because the crazy wacko ass mammy is saying that he's doing stuff to his own daughter. This lady is a sick bitch. Like, come on now, girl. You don't gotta like him, but you are literally a nutcase. So he has to have cameras in her room because he's afraid, because the mother has accused him of doing stuff to his own daughter. Like, this just sick.
was her mom because she ordered an Uber from my house to her grandmother's house under her account. This is why I say it was staged. This is why I say, yes, she left my window, but she did not just run away. She was called and basically instructed out of my window.
So she was just really heavily under her mother's influence.
She, at that time, would do anything her mother told her, even if it was to my own detriment. I just think she don't want to let her, in her mind, I just don't think she want to let her mom down. And, you know, showing affection for someone that mom doesn't like was just off the table in that household, at least in her mind. So if mom don't like you or mom don't like dad, you don't like dad.
What has Alicia's mother said? Because she is someone that, I mean, she's a home that Ailea would go to a lot. Was she helpful in her disappearance?
I'll put it this way. Alicia's mother has never said anything either. I'm going to try to watch my words. But her, along with Ailea, made this entire process, the trial and everything, so much harder than it actually needed to be. They caused so many problems. And she lied and said that I hit her with a shovel and tried to have me arrested.
This is what would crawl out of you if you drank 2.
All right, y'all. Let me fast forward it because it's a commercial. Just give me a second.
Does Ailea have any siblings? Like, does Ailea have an auntie, uncle, anybody else she can go to?
She had an uncle, Alicia's younger brother, but he passed away recently. I don't know about any other family that might still be in contact. My guess is that they don't have any contact with their actual maternal side of the family. Because no one's saying anything. If I were lying, then why is it the family coming out and saying something?
So what did the authorities tell you about the investigation? What did they find out?
I can't share everything that I know, but there, especially in the last 7 days, there is a massive amount of information that I've learned. And what they do know is that she is not with a stranger. And they don't believe that she was just abducted or randomly picked up by somebody on the side of the road. I know I'm being a bit vague there, but it's because I don't want to jeopardize their investigation. But I assure you that there's been some shocking developments in the last 7 days that I've learned.
What could we do? How can we help you?
I'm gathering.
So I don't know if y'all heard that. Hopefully you did. So he said that there's been a lot of shocking information that has come out most recently. So again, when I first saw that she was arrested, the first thing came to my mind, maybe they found Ailea, or they know where Ailea is and they want to take her ass into custody first. Because I don't know if y'all recall, but I don't know if it was her publicist. And why do this chick need a publicist? I mean, if it wasn't for Big Tigger, I would never know who she is. But somebody that is supposed to be a publicist for her says her and Big Tigger told each other everything. Now, when her publicist said that, the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, I wonder, do Big Tigger know where this child is? And maybe he thought that, you know, whatever she told him, he believed it. And now that he's seeing who this lady is, maybe he dropped the dime on her ass. Because, you know, some people were putting in the chat, if you are a victim of domestic abuse, that you can get a new social security number and a new name, which would ring true, guys, because they're saying this lady had a warrant from 2019. Here's my deal. How could she have a warrant for 2019 when she just had contact with the police, right? Because she called them on Big Tigger, right? I mean, why wouldn't they know about it? So what I'm thinking is Big Tigger knows about her, and this is alleged. I don't know if he knows this, but I'm thinking if it is true that because she's claiming to be a domestic abuse victim, and when I say that, from her other baby daddies, okay, they said that she did the same thing to them. I feel like if she alleged that she was abused then, and some people saying one of her baby daddies is in prison for 20 years. So what did she say that he did? I'm thinking maybe she could have said that he touched one of his kids, because this is what she did to Aaliyah's father. So If that is true, then she would have had a new name and a new social security number. And that is why she was able to move about Georgia freely without getting that warrant. People not finding out about that warrant. So I don't know what y'all think about that, but that is what they've been, kind of saying in the chat. I didn't even know anything about, domestic abuse, and that if you are a victim of domestic abuse, that you can get a new name. But it would make sense because, girl, 2019 and you've been moving about here and you ain't never been arrested.
A lot of facts, and I know I'm not going to say I feel like I'm close or I feel like I'm breaking ground, but the only thing that you would do is the same thing that you've been doing as far as telling them who to call, because the tips is what I'm gathering most of this information from, but they're just not identifying themselves. He's anonymous, but a lot of the information that they're sharing is confirmed and true. Oh, wow. And it's coming from Atlanta.
And I was just about to.
So listen, y'all, did y'all hear? He said all of the tips that he has are people who want to remain anonymous, but they all coming from Atlanta. Okay, that's what he said.
To ask you, do you think Ailea is here?
I don't want to say that out loud where I think she is, but I think she is on the East Coast for sure. And I feel like this is all really ultimately unnecessary, and this is why I just don't understand a lot about it. Like there was nothing I would have stopped my daughter from doing. Like I would have, if she wanted to go around the world, I would let her. Like you didn't have to take my child, whoever, air quote.
If you could say something to Ailea right now, what would you say?
I would tell her, Ailea, I just want to be your dad again. I want to get to know who you are, the young woman you become. I've missed 7 years, and those 7 years is how you developed into the person that you are. And I wish I could have been there to every step of the way. I would have been there if I could. And I just miss you so much. I can't say how much I love you. There's not enough words, or I don't have enough time to express how I have been without you. But just know that I miss you so much, and I just want to see my daughter again.
And as far as the authorities, they're doing their thing now.
They kind of on it now that it's getting, so much attention. So they're more contacting me than they ever have. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've gotten more calls from the law enforcement in the last week than I've had in the last 6 years.
Do you think she's in?
Y'all hear what he said? He said, he's been talking to law enforcement more in the last week than he said in the last 7 years. So I feel like, there may be something, and I don't know. I mean, I just felt like when her team or publicists or whoever these people came on and says, her and Big Tigger says, tell each other everything. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but if they do, maybe he does know where the child is. I mean, who knows?
Danger, being that a lot of eyes are on this.
I think she's okay. I just don't know where she's at.
Right.
I don't think she's in any immediate danger because I don't believe she's with a stranger. She's not with somebody that just, doesn't know her. She's with somebody who is, I believe, related to her. So
please make sure you get that GoFundMe, because I don't want anybody to take advantage of you during this time.
Yeah, I'll actually go on the website when we end this interview. I didn't know. I was thinking about it, but, I just didn't want to do stuff too soon before I had enough details and info that I needed. I don't have legal representation. I do want to send a big thank you that I keep forgetting to do. I'm sorry.
So that was pretty much the end of the interview, guys. He pretty much, did this interview and kind of talked about the entire story. But somebody said, she's so dumb. How you on the run and you making all of this confusion? Exactly. She got exactly what she was supposed to get. This lady is smart but dumb. Obviously, they say she speaks all of these languages. She's smart but dumb. I mean, you can't put a man in jail going around. And then here's the deal, y'all. She put this thing out saying, ask my husband what happened to my face, and then came out as if it was a mix-up. But I believe what happened at that time, Big Tig probably was like, listen, this relationship is over. Then she reverted right back to the victim mentality. So you can't put all of this information out, get a man fired from his job, and then think that he ain't finna come for your ass, okay? Everything that he know, he better be singing it and talking about it. Somebody put in the chat, he's trying to save his career. There was nothing wrong with his career before he got with this tramp. What was wrong with this man's career? Now, we're not just going to be making up shit now. This man's career was fine until he got with the 3 times baby mama. So let's just stop lying now. We ain't going to come in here and lie, okay? His career was fine. His career was fine until he got with this tramp. Think about Alicia Brown runs back to state of Maryland, USA. No, Alicia is arrested. So she's not running anywhere but in a jail cell. She is arrested, so she won't be running anywhere anytime soon. A smart person can play a fool, but a fool can never play smart. That's very true, because ain't no way in hell I would have had a warrant for my arrest and gonna call the police on somebody. Absolutely not. And you know, I believe that, and hopefully Big Tig is telling everything, because this woman is trying to ruin him over him allegedly cheating. Come on now. How you want to ruin somebody's life because they allegedly cheated? That's, girl, you more pressed about a man than you about your damn daughter. I believe that Tigger told on her and should. That guy said that he had reached out and tried to talk to Tigger. He sure did. When he finally made Tasha K, There's No Zone, how many interviews he done already? So this one, he did this before Tasha K. This one is about, I don't know, maybe a month old. So I'm glad that that he's talking about it. Like, hey, this is his child. This is wrong. For every year that Ailea is gone, she needs to get 2 years. So if Ailea is gone for 7 years, she needs to get 14 years. This lady needs to go to prison. Like, come on now. She needs to go to prison. The case with her baby father needs to be reopened. This lady is a terrorist. This is crazy. This is just the worst. Like, girl, a whole crazy person. Now she done got her dumb ass arrested and in somebody's jail cell. I wonder where is the baby. I would imagine they would have to give the baby to him, at least his child, right? What y'all saying in the chat? Because the only reason that, what do y'all do anybody in here know anything about child custody? Oh, somebody says she has state charges. She will be sitting down a long time. Good. Because they said she put that man in jail for 20 years. Good for her. Give her a little bit of medication. Hopefully she'll get better.
Artemis right there. Stop. Both of you.
She doesn't care. I don't care. She can just give me my phone.
So look, I think this was recorded by somebody's cell phone.
She could just.
She's literally fucking fly. I don't want to fucking hear.
She could just give me my phone.
Okay, but stop right now, because she's
My phone.
Please get off.
Registered in my name.
Please get off.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my earring in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking man.
I'm not manhandling.
Did it stop?
She could just.
she's Artemis right there. Stop. Both of you.
She doesn't care. I don't care. She could just give me my phone. She could just.
She's literally fucking fly. I don't want to fucking hear.
She could just give me my phone.
Okay, but stop right now, because she's
My phone.
Please get off of me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my earring in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking man.
I'm not manhandling.
I just don't know what type of parent would act like this in front of their child. Like, what is this? Like, this is absolutely, this is crazy. This is because you want to see his phone?
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What you need it for?
Yeah.
And y'all know what's so crazy? Some of these women is in the chat, not my chat, but in the chat of this video saying, oh yeah, he's cheating. Who gives a damn if he's cheating? Leave. I'm not gonna be snatching your phone, rolling all on the damn floor with you. If you cheating and I think you cheating, either I'ma leave, you gonna leave, whatever we gonna do. This is childish. This is absolutely childish. But some of the women, not in my chat, but in the chat of this video, they say, oh yeah, he cheating. Girl, move on then.
What do you need it for?
Get off me. Please get off me.
As soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
me.
my phone.
Please get off me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking manhandler.
I'm not manhandling. Give me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me.
me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me.
me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off.
What do you need it for?
Get off me. Please get off
As
me.
soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
me.
my phone.
Please get off me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking manhandler.
I'm not manhandling. Give me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me.
me back my phone.
Get off of me.
I want to read this one in the chat. You said, Keysha, you got to look at it. She called the police on him and got away with it. They caught her somewhere else for a completely different reason. She knows how to work the system, target our men. So this is what I learned, okay? So apparently when you claim to be a victim of abuse, and I think I'm not saying a victim of abuse in this case, because obviously it hasn't been proven, but she has allegedly said she was, you know, a victim of domestic abuse before. So I believe she was able to get away because she has a different social security number and a different name. I guess this is what they're telling me is once you know, is proven or, you know, with one of her baby fathers being in jail for 20 years, I guess they gave her a new name and a new social security number. I don't know. I guess that's how it works. So I don't think that she was able to get away, but I think now, you know, Big Tig know what time it is, and he probably dropping a dime on this hoe. Like, listen, this is that other name that she be using, and she got a warrant in Maryland. I would have been did this the first day. The first day you lied on me and told me that, and told them folks that I abused you, they would have knew that day. They'd have picked you up that day. So I don't know why he waited this long, because I would have told that day she would have went to jail that day. So I don't know, but what are y'all saying in the chat? But that's what they're saying. She wanted his phone to set up a payday to try to take him for everything he has if she can find something related to cheating in his phone. This woman is violating his privacy. And you know what I hope? I hope whatever that's in his phone that they can't use, because girl, you don't get to snatch somebody's phone because then give them your phone. This is so stupid. This is dumb. I mean, listen, folks cheat all the time. People's hearts are broken. But why do you want to ruin somebody's life because they cheated on you? Like, girl, are you okay, bitch? Did you take your medication or something? Like, this is crazy. Like, you literally are hoping to hurt him because you feel like he cheated. I don't know if he cheated or not, but I mean, I wouldn't be trying to take nobody down because they cheated. The worst I'm gonna do is just leave you alone. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't got time for this. What's somebody? Somebody said, I'm sorry, this is domestic. No, it ain't domestic violence. This is Karen behavior. This ain't domestic violence, because if it is, so if this is domestic violence, she's the person that started it. So if you consider this domestic violence, she is the aggressor. You ain't finna come in here talking about this domestic violence. If it is, it's caused by what she did. Okay? We ain't finna be lying on folks. We're not finna play the game because, oh, she's a woman. If she's a woman, she should probably act like one. She should probably act like one. So if this is considered domestic violence, she's the aggressor. All her children's fathers were accused. One from Maryland, North Carolina, Delaware, now Big Tigger in Atlanta. Damn. Yeah, those are all the places that they said she was at too. Ain't that some mess? Now, I would imagine the one in Delaware, is that the one that's in prison for 20 years? This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. This is so bad. She got a man in jail for 20 years. Girl, this is so bad. I wish prison for her future. Spiteful, controlling women are a big no for me. Exactly. Like, she want to take this man all the way down because she claimed he was cheating and he had flirty texts. Girl, stop. Why do you want to micromanage a grown-ass person? I don't want to see your phone. I don't want to see your messages. Why? Why do I don't want to see that. That's your shit. There's nothing that I need to be looking at. I'm not cheating and I'm not giving you my phone. We grown around here, right? I don't, exactly. And if you want to see my phone, let's just break up. How about that? Let's just not be together. I don't have time. That's childish. And then you literally this girl rolling on the floor for another man's phone. She didn't do all of this for her missing daughter, did she?
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off.
What do you need it for?
Get off me. Please get off me.
As soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
me.
my phone.
Please get off me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
Girl,
Some people are in the chat saying that they feel like she set him up. I do too. I think she told her son to film this. That's what I feel like. Because, I mean, you snatch somebody's phone, they're going to tackle you. I'm surprised he ain't literally laying on top of her, but he ain't. He's just trying to get his phone in the most loving way I've ever saw. But the fact of it is, I think she probably told her son to film this. That's what I feel. You said, well, somebody said he should have asked. I don't know how he was going to ask the neighbor, because if he would have let her go, I'm sure she would have ran somewhere and locked herself in a room. And you know, with the cell phones, you can't, nobody else can call and get your phone turned off. It would literally have to be you. So that was not going to work. Apparently, she got arrested on a kidnapping warrant that happened in 2019. Don't know if it's true or not, but they say that, yeah, that's what this video is about. Yeah, she got arrested for Ailea, the child that has been missing since 2019. Yeah, she's definitely in jail.
I'm not manhandling. Give me back my phone.
get off of
Give
me.
me back my phone.
Get off.
Woo, y'all, this is a mess. What are y'all saying in the chat? Somebody said they're really both at fault. No, they're really not both at fault. I don't know if you've been hurt by a man or you got some kind of issues, but how is he at fault for somebody snatching his phone? I don't agree with that. He's not at fault. Let somebody snatch your shit. How about that? And tell me what you think. So somebody gonna snatch your shit and you gonna be at fault when you try to get it back. He ain't at fault. Some women just hate men. You know, let's just call it what it is. We got some men hate women, and we got some women that hate men. Nothing about this interaction is this man's fault. Nothing. So miss me with them lies, okay? Yes, clearly you can tell it was staged. He yelling like he yelling like saucy. It's wrong to you, right? It's wrong to use the kids in this way. Yeah. Yes. Somebody said a mofo gonna be mad as F going through my phone. I mean, that's somebody's personal property. Like, come on now. Like, it's too much. I keep reiterating, all men who pick these type of who hold responsibility for the choices they made. In 7 years, no access to your daughter, no Tigger will never get a pass. Well, here's the deal though. I don't feel like he get a pass. And let me just tell you why. We have all been in relationships of some that just didn't work out. Now, for me, I said, damn, if somebody would have told me about a person, at least I would have been watching out for those sorts of things. But in her case, you got 3 separate incidents of the same thing. I'd have been gone up out of there, especially, you know, with him trying to have a child by this lady and knowing that she's already crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for him at all. But the fact of the matter is, you know, this lady is, you know, She's in jail because she's a fraud and she's a liar. She may be in jail and GA for 30 days. They usually don't come and get a fugitive right away. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Let that hoe stay in jail. I mean, she's dirty and she's low down. And she needs to be taught a lesson. Why do you keep on pushing these kids out, trying to lock the fathers up? What kind of weirdo hoe are you? I can't listen. I need support for kids. Why do you want to lock the fathers in jail, have them lose their jobs? What kind of weirdo are you? That's crazy. The one thing I do need you to have is a job and money because you got a child to take care of. Tigger ignored the other guys trying to warn him. Yeah, he did that. He definitely did. She wanted to play police games. Now she has police problems. Exactly. Yeah. And it's going to be a long time. You're going to be sitting your little crazy ass in jail. Now, where y'all think them kids is going? I would imagine that, he would have his son, which is good. But then she has 2 other kids. Where they going? Yeah, you're right. He definitely was warned. Tigger got a hard head. He should have listened to the first father of the missing child when he told, yes, and not only the first father, I'm sure the first father was able to tell him about the other child because the first father said that he reached out to that child's father and he was scared of her because she had did something similar to him and he didn't want to lose everything. This lady is, I ain't never heard of no shit like this. Her son, Alex, hunk, plain. Mr. Tigger, stop stumping my mom. That bullshit, all eyes right. Exactly. That man ain't put foot. He barely put hands. He's trying to get his phone. Exactly. It's just a mess. Yeah, somebody said, reminds me of that Brianna girl. A hot ass mess. That the lady that claimed that Robert was beating on her and found I had told the people before, I said that woman is lying. And lo and behold, she ended up having 2 more kids by somebody else who didn't want her. And now the Brianna chick has ran off to, is it South Carolina or North Carolina? I don't remember. And now he's trying to get custody of his child. Every time these women be saying stuff, y'all got to listen to what they're saying. Everything don't be the truth. It don't. Because I ate Brianna ass up. She was a liar. She was a liar. She's another liar, using looks to try to be dramatic and try to make it seem like she's being abused. Girl, ain't nobody abusing you. If you're so afraid of by being abused, you wouldn't be disrespecting the man like that because you would be scared he's gonna beat your tail. He never abused her. Another liar. Brianna, another damn liar. It's that psycho box, I'm telling y'all. Somebody says psycho box. You can't see red flags thinking about that crazy box. I don't know. I really don't know what you're talking about, bro. I mean, I like peace. Nothing, supersedes my peace. Maybe the men have a little crazy in them. I don't know. I have no idea. Somebody said she moved to North Carolina. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. Somebody said it's the crazy psycho box. I don't know. I thought the son was a woman. Listen, I did too. I just didn't want to say it. Big Tigger! Big Tigger! I thought that was like the nanny or somebody. I really did. I thought that was a woman. She raising the damn son to be a little lady. Knowing that boy need his father. Girl, stop it. But I'm glad she's in jail. She definitely needs to be there. Hopefully, they're going to find the daughter. I think that the daughter is alive. That's what I think. But I still don't understand why she named the set. It's kind of weird, though, that she named her other child that same name. Now, when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's weird. That's very weird. Somebody said, I love my peace too. Yes, I love my peace. If my peace mean me being alone, I can do that. Alicia act like she intentionally stuffed Pop Rocks candy in her box and went full Violet Bio evil demon time. Ooh-wee. I would have been cautious of Alicia after she named her other daughter the same name exactly as the missing child. When I heard that, I was like, ooh, that's creepy. Like, it seems like you naming the other child your other daughter. Is she never coming home? That's weird. Tigger needs to press charges on her. That's what our men never do. You are absolutely right. She has made a claim. Now he needs to make a counterclaim. He has every right to do so. However, most people, exactly. I agree. I agree. He should. And he needs to sue her ass too. He should do that too. Because come on now. I'm not in favor of trying to ruin somebody's life all because of a relationship didn't work out. Come on. At the end of the day, you still have a child, a baby that you have to deal with this person. Like, are you okay? I'm with you. Bitches like this makes me mad. Right. Exactly. She did a lot. But again, this is what she's done in the past. I think she changed her missing daughter's name. She was somehow still enrolled in school this entire time. What? The former assistant in IG comments said she would take her to school. Wait a minute, what you saying now? Wait, I'm so confused. Are you saying that oh, you said I think. Well, why did you say that? You said I think she changed her missing daughter's name. She was somehow still enrolled in school. So what do you mean? Are you saying Ailea was somehow still enrolled in school? And if so, what school? You said the former assistant. The former assistant where? In Instagram comments said she was, I don't know what school you're talking about. Are you saying that, are you saying that Alicia's daughter her name was changed and she was still taking her to school? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, then where is Ailea? Somebody said Tigger dropped that info. He better drop it because she's trying to take everything from him. Y'all know he recently did came out and said he was stepping away from the radio station. Y'all know them folks fired him. He ain't stepping away. That sounds like he got fired. So, again, if Big Tigger is dropping receipts, he's a little late because I'd have been dropped him. The wife is a psychopath. Yeah, she's something crazy. Right. Aaliyah's dad thinks that Alicia possibly could have changed her name. Especially since Alicia has a degree in cyber tech. Oh, that's a good one. Probably did. All right, I see what y'all talking about. Okay. I guess that's still crazy though. Like, girl, you were going to keep this child away from her father for the rest of her life. The lady is crazy though, y'all. Listen, if she claimed crazy, let her take it because she is, okay? Regular people don't do this. The hoe is definitely crazy, okay? I'm going to give that to her. If she claims crazy, she is. She definitely is. Sounds like he might be suspended or got fired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said he's stepping away. I think that he probably got suspended or, like you said, fired because of the allegations. Also, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but her people basically, when they had released the statement, well, they've released so many statements, but one of the statements that they said, they actually referenced his job and stated that in so many words, why is he allowed to work there after physically abusing her? And I was like, why are they bringing his job into it? So I feel like she intentionally had her people to target his job, which is crazy because that is what the previous baby father said about her. He said that the same thing happened to him. And then he says that the other baby father was petrified of her and didn't want to have anything to do with her because he feared that he would be back in trouble like before. Where's the third child? Article says two. I don't know. They didn't say anything about the third child. They said, you saying where? Okay, I don't know. Good question. They really only said it was Tigger's son. We don't know who the other one was, and we don't know where the third child is. Good question. They didn't mention anything. I would imagine. I don't know. Good question. This woman is a female narcissist, a psychopath. She has a pattern of chaos and destruction with every man in her life. She doesn't love them or the kids. Now that's that part. She don't love these kids because y'all, she took allegedly her daughter, hid her off away from her father, away from her family, away from come on now, that's not love. She don't love these kids. She uses them and moves on to her next victim. Exactly. And all of these men need to get their children. Like this lady is crazy. She's crazy. A straight cuckoo patty. It's giving Brandy Webb from a thin line. A thin line between love and hate. Wait a minute. Let me. So, yeah. What y'all saying in there? You know she got another victim, aka fool, waiting on her to get out. At this point, that's between them and her. Okay. That's between them and her. 2 boys, 2 girls. Yeah. 2 boys and 2 girls. That's why I said 4 baby daddies, but I think she has 3. I think she has 3 baby daddies, just judging from the interview that Aaliyah's father did. But I can't wait till they find Ailea. Unfortunately, though, she'll be what? I think she's 17. She's damn near grown. All right. Thank you. Make sure you like the video, Robin. An innocent Odyssey Jones, a WWE wrestler, got fired over his ex-girlfriend lies when he and wife just had their first baby together a year ago. Oh, somebody said it is 4 baby daddies. Okay. I said 4 baby daddies, but because when I was listening to the interview that Aaliyah's dad did, he mentioned 3. So I thought it was 3, but my first mind said 4. So where's the other man? He probably ran off and was like, oh, hell to the no. Deborah said, do I think she's still alive? I think that she is. I think so. I really believe that she's still alive. I think, and let me just tell you why I do, because when I listened to the father's interview, Deborah, I don't know if you've been here the whole time. The father said that he had been working with law enforcement more now than he ever have. And he did not go into everything, but what he was saying is that they had leads, and a lot of the leads were coming from Atlanta. So I don't know. The woman could have changed the girl's name and she could have been living in Atlanta. I don't know. But think about it. They took her into custody on a warrant. What I get from that, I believe they may know where she is. And they may even have Ailea. We don't even know. They probably just not telling us. I don't know. But think about it. If they had information as to where Ailea is, they're going to arrest her first because they don't want her to be out. So I'm not saying that they do have Ailea, but it sounds like they might have her. Because why didn't they arrest her before? Why they just let her run around with this warrant before? I'm just saying. They may have her. They may have her. I mean, now that I'm hearing, a lot of what the people are saying, it may be that Ailea has a new name. So the information about Ailea having a new name, that may be true. That may be true. Somebody had put in a chat about her taking Ailea to school. I was hoping for her to say something else because I was a little bit confused. Yeah, it is. Kidnapping is a federal charge, but I think it's up to the state as to how they want to charge you. If I'm correct, I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, okay, crossing state lines. There you go. It is federal. Okay, federal. Y'all saying federal? Federal. Tigger too old. Exactly. That's what I said. You know, at 51, your kids are either teenagers or grown. But you know, at 51, if you started, you know, having kids late, who the hell want to go through this? That's what I said. This is too much at 51. I don't know what he was thinking. But somebody had put in here that she was taking the daughter to school. I wish you would have said more because I was really trying. Let me see if I can find that comment. Somebody had put in the chat that she was taking the daughter to school, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Where did you go? Come back. Somebody had to have verified that baby is safe and told dad to go to family court. I don't know. But actually, Big Tigger was the worst thing that could have happened to her. I mean, what was you thinking? If you really, you know, kidnapped your own daughter and then she's smart and crazy all at the same damn time. Yes, think about it. She probably did the fake DV stuff to change her and her daughter. Oh, I didn't think about that. Her and her daughter's social security number and names after dad was given custody, but had already had this in place. I didn't think about that, Miss Lady T. Now that's right, because if she was able to change her name, and originally she had stated that the father had did all of these lying things to the child, maybe that's a good one. Oh my gosh. Purple Planet 9000. I bet you they got Ailea. Look at this comment right here, y'all. Ailea is coming home. It says Alicia had a former assistant, and the former assistant was in Instagram comments. The assistant was like, no, Ailea is not missing. I used to take her to school. Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see this? I'm glad you clarified this because I was wondering what you were talking about. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Whoa. Are y'all seeing this? Whoa. So it's a good possibility now, y'all, since I'm seeing this comment that they may have Ailea. So possibly she did change her name. According to this person, Purple Planet 9000 is saying that Alicia's former assistant was in the Instagram comments saying that Alicia was not missing, that she used to take Alicia to school. Y'all, I think Big Tigger dropped the dime on her. He probably dropped the dime on her. Whoa, that's crazy. Somebody said, Keysha, she's talking to you. What y'all saying? Purple Planet says the assistant later on deleted her comments, I guess because it's an investigation now. People be so weird. So you mean to tell me, well, get into this though, y'all. Get into this. You remember, I don't know if you guys were here for the entire video, but the father, Aaliyah's father, said all of the leads that he was getting were all coming out of Atlanta. He also said every lead was wanting to remain anonymous. So he probably knew that already. But he obviously he can't say much other than that because he don't want to, mess up the investigation. So crazy. So that would mean that, damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. I wish prison for her future. I do. I wish prison for her future. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody said you don't have to give up your real name when you're talking to the cops. Yeah, you do. You actually have to give your ID. When you're calling the cops and you're alleging that you've been assaulted, yes, they will ask for your ID. So that is not true. Me having a conversation with the cops is different from me calling the cops. Yes, they will ask for your ID. They sure will. But in this case, they're saying that she would have had a different name, which still, I feel like Big Tigger was still giving her grace because I would have told this the day that this hoe would have lied on me. I was telling that day. Ooh, that's a good one. Somebody said, what name did she marry Tigger with? Good question. Listen, I never knew he was married. Did anybody know he was married? I only found out this when this situation occurred. I never knew about him being married. Did y'all? I didn't know. I mean, good question. The thing is, I don't think the assistant even knew Ailea was a missing child. What the fuck? This is crazy. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this up. So you mean to tell me that the assistant didn't know that Ailea was a missing child until the news came out with the incident with Big? Oh, this is crazy. Y'all, this is too much. This hoe ain't never getting out of jail, and she shouldn't. So you mean to tell me you literally took your own child, brought them to another state, gave them a new name, and said, oh, girl, she got to go to jail, prison. This is too much. So that's why the assistant was saying she ain't missing. Is Ailea daughter slow or something? I mean, because at some point, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just confused. I just don't know. Like, you never, I don't know. I guess you can be brainwashed. I don't know. Oh, so y'all know you said they give you and the children a completely new identity, so people possibly didn't know her past, and if they did, they only knew her being a DMV victim, so they wouldn't have said anything. Well, y'all keep saying that, if you're a victim of domestic abuse and they give you a different name and a different identity, well, if you got a different name and a different identity, they wouldn't be able to look you up anyway because you wouldn't be tied to whatever that was. So we don't really know what her new identity name is. This woman is a whole criminal, y'all. Like, this is too much. Somebody said it was really strange when he married her. It was random. I didn't even know he got married. I don't remember him announcing it. So that's why when, she came out and said she was his wife, I thought she had just said that. I didn't know he was married. I really didn't. That's crazy. That is crazy. Somebody said Alicia filled her head. Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot. I guess we've all went through breakups before, but I'm not coercing my kids to not like their father. Like, that's crazy. You don't know what she done put in that baby head. So one plays the Alicia character in Tubi movie, The Crazy, that self shook the psychopath. Yeah, this gotta be a Tubi movie for real, for real. This is unbelievable. Somebody said that, wow, so she is here. So that solves it then. The father said that all of the leads that that he was receiving were coming right out of Atlanta. So it would make sense then. Because allegedly the girl was here the whole time. Yeah, lock her ass up. Don't let her ass out of jail. Okay. Big Tigger, get your son. Men, get your kids and send this lady to jail. She should not have custody of any of those children. She is crazy. The woman is crazy. She's a nutcracker. I don't think we gotta start a petition, honey. We ain't finna waste our time. She ain't getting her ass out of jail. She might as well forget it. And listen, let me just tell y'all this. You know why they not gonna let her out? Because they saying she's fluent in other languages and they gonna say she's a flight risk. She ain't getting out. She can forget it. They're not letting her out. She's not getting her ass out. She's not. They're gonna say she's a flight risk simply too because she has moved all over in all of these different places. She gonna rot in jail. She ain't getting out. She might as well get comfortable, get her a little girlfriend. You know, she ain't getting out. She's not getting out. But guys, make sure if you have not, go ahead and like the video. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. Like the video. And I'm about to get up out of here. We've been on here for 2 hours. So I'm going to wrap, get on up out of here. Thank you guys for your support. And we'll be watching to kind of find out what's going on. Wait a minute. Let me look at this last question. Lakeysha, the real question is, what is her real name? She's probably using her new identity. She probably got a new identity. Yes, that's been the consensus here, that she obviously has a new identity because like I originally said, I said, how in the hell could somebody be riding around with a warrant from 7-8 years ago? You know, apparently she does have a new identity. So like I said before, I wish at least 15, 16 years of prison for her. I wish the men take custody of their kids. Yeah, that's what I wish for her. Now, again, y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening. Go on. Yes, I'm typing it all down.
Clear, spilling tea, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha, Keysha, say it clear. I don't lies right here. Spilling tea, no fear. I'm still here. Da 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 da. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha, Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Yeah. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Lakeysha, Keysha, my dear. Hey. I'm still here, no fear, but I'm still here. Lakeysha, Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Stretch words like
Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. Make sure you subscribe to the Lakeysha Keysha channel.